Good morning, students. Today also we will continue with the chapter number 11, perimeter and area.
Today we will learn about circumference and area of the circle and semicircle. We know that the total length of the boundary of a closed figure is called its perimeter. In the context of a circle, we call it a circumference. That is, the length of the boundary of a circle is called its circumference. We denote it as C. Let us perform an interesting activity to know how to find the circumference of a circle. Take a cardboard. On this, draw a circle of radius 3.5 cm. Cut the drawn circle. Can you tell how we can find out length of the boundary of the circle, that is its circumference? Think. Of course, ruler cannot be used here because ruler is used to measure the length of a straight line. Since the boundary of the circle is curved, we cannot find the length of its boundary with the ruler. To find the length of the boundary of the circle, mark a point on the boundary and place a thread on this point and move it along the edge of the circle. The length of the thread required to reach the starting point, that is, to make a complete round, gives us the idea of circumference of the circle. In this case, the circumference of circle is 22 cm. There is an interesting relationship between the diameter and the circumference of the circle. If we find the ratio of the circumference of any circle to its diameter, then in each case it is 22/7. This ratio is constant, which is represented by pi. In decimal, pi is 22/7 is approximately equal to 3.14, which shows that the circumference of the circle is more than 3 times the diameter. If we represent the circumference by c, the diameter as d, then pi is equal to c by d. This gives us the formula to find the circumference of circle. C is equal to pi d. Since the diameter is twice the radius, that is, d is equal to 2r, that's why we can write the same formula as c is equal to 2 pi r. This formula is very useful for finding the circumference of a circle. Like here, the radius of circle is 3.5 cm, so the circumference of circle will be c is equal to 2 multiplied by 22/7 multiplied by 3.5 cm is equal to 22 cm. Now, let's talk about the area of a circle. We know that the surface enclosed by a plane of closed figure is called its area. Let us find the area of this circle by an activity. Suppose we have taken a circle of cardboard. We will consider its radius as r. First, we will divide this circle into 8 equal parts. Now, we will cut these parts and separate it. We will arrange these parts in this way. From this, we will get a shape like a parallelogram. If we divide the circle in 16 equal parts and arrange it in this way, then we will be able to arrange the parallelogram more properly. In this way, the more equal parts, the more appropriate is the parallelogram. If we divide the circle into several equal parts by arranging them, we will get a rectangle. Remember that a rectangle is also a parallelogram. The breadth of this rectangle will be equal to radius r of the circle and the length will be half the circumference of the circle, that is pi r. We can say that area of circle is equal to area of rectangle made. That means here area of circle is equal to length multiplied by breadth is equal to pi r multiplied by r is equal to pi r square. Area of circle is equal to pi r square. From this formula, we can find the area of any circle. For example, by using this formula, we can find the area of a given circle whose radius is 3.5 centimeter. The value of pi is 22 by 7 and the value of r, that is radius, is 3.5 centimeter. By putting these values in this formula, we will get the area of this circle as 38.5 square centimeter. Now, suppose we have to find the circumference and area of the semicircle of the same radius, then how will we do this? Think. Let me tell you, semicircle means half of the entire circle. Therefore, the area of semicircle will be the area of entire circle divided by 2, that is half pi r square. In this way, taking radius r is equal to 3.5 and pi is equal to 22 by 7, we will get the area of this semicircle as 19.25 square centimeter. Similarly, the circumference of the semicircle is half the circumference of the circle. So, the circumference of the semicircle will be pi r. In this way, by taking r is equal to 3.5 and pi is equal to 22 by 7, we will get the circumference of this semicircle as 11 centimeter.
Students, take page number 223. I hope you have understood the formula. Area of a circle is equal to pi r square. Area of semicircle is equal to half pi r square. And circumference of circle is equal to 2 pi r. Circumference of semicircle is equal to pi r. What is the value of pi? What is the value of pi? Yes, of course, 22 by 7, or you can say in decimal 3.14. So you can substitute instead of pi 22 by 7 or 3.14. Let us move to the exercise 11.3. First one, find the circumference of the circles with the following radius. Take pi is equal to 22 by 7. So they have given circumference, they have given radius of the circle. Ask us to find the circumference of the circle. Now let us find the circumference of the circle. Here radius is equal to 14 centimeter. Then what is the formula to find the circumference of the circle? Yes, circumference of circle equal to 2 pi r. We know to find the circumference of the circle, formula is 2 pi r. So 2 into, instead of pi, 22 by 7 into 14 centimeter, that is 7 ones are 7, instead of r 14 centimeter, radius is 14 centimeter, we know. So 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14. So denominator and numerator we can cancel. 7 ones are 7, 7 twos are 14. So 2 into 22, 44 into, one more 2 is there, is equal to 88 centimeter. So what is the circumference of the circle? 88 centimeter. Now we will move to the second question. Find this B sum and C sum. Do it as a homework. Find the area of the following circles given that radius is 14 millimeter. Here also we can take pi is equal to 22 by 7. We know the value of pi, the same 22 by 7. So what is the formula to find the area of the circle? Yes, good. What is the formula? Pi r square. So to find the area of the circle, second one, A sum, area of the circle, we know the formula pi r square. Okay, what is the value of pi? 22/7. Or what is R given? 14 millimeter. So multiply 14 millimeter into 14. Why 2 times? Yeah, of course. R square. Square means R refers 2 times. So we have to write the value of R as 2 times. So 7 ones are 7. 7 twos are 14. 7 twos are 14. So here we need to multiply millimeter into millimeter. So 22 into 2 millimeter into 14 millimeter. So 2 into 2, 22 into 2, 44 millimeter into 14 millimeter. So finally 44 into 14, 44 into 14, 4 4s are 16, 4 4s are 16 plus 1 17, 44 1 times 4, 1 times 4 6, 11 6 616 millimeter square. 2 times multiplying millimeter, you'll get millimeter square. Always the area will be in square unit. So now do the B sum and C sum as homework. B sum and C sum as homework. Find the circumference of the circle, 2 sums homework. Find the area of the circle, 2 sums homework. We will meet in the next video session. Thank you, students.